Hi, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. How are you? How are you doing, Corbin? Today, we have a new book. This is called Garden Fairy Coloring Book. Now, this was given to me for review by Heather Fox, who put this out on the Facebook groups. So she asked anybody if they would be interested in reviewing it, and I said I'd be interested in reviewing it. So some of you know, this is the Sketchbox. Hey, Robin, this is the Sketchbox that comes once a month. This is my last Sketchbox for a while because I haven't been happy with the last few boxes. So I did happen to look in it, and it was a month of interesting products. So let's go look at the Sketchbox. So I took out the paper because the paper always annoys me. So here is the this is Lee Chan, who is their featured artist, with the stuff that they did. Then this is a list of the supplies that are in it because I did not know what half the supplies in it were for. So this is an ink pad. This is a Fukuchi Sozori. You say you add water to the red, slowly rub the solid ink to stick against the straightly gray of the Sozori to create your ink. Now, I don't really know how to use this, so I'm going to have to watch a video to use some of these supplies. Other supplies I don't know. Now, this is an ink stick. I think they put these in because it's Inktober. This is a Kuretake. It's a solid sumai ink stick. It's a solid block of ink that when ground lightly. This is going to be my last Sketchbox because I've not been happy with the products. Now, I always need one of these. This is a paintbrush. Now, I keep the paintbrushes for, doing my waterwork. Hi, Michelle. So this is a Princeton thing in it. Now, this is calligraphy ink. Now, you could take an ink pen. This I know what it is for because you can take the ink pen, my little ink pen, and put the ink in my ink pen, and then I could use it like that. This is a Eden pen. It somehow produces light, semi-transparent white effects, and is perfect for highlighting your ink art this month. I think this month they were more into doing Inktober. They gave me 2 Pitt Artist pens. Now, you all know that I don't really care for the Pitt pens. I've never really had a good time using them. So the Pitt pens are like India ink in a way. So they gave me 1 medium and 1 brush tip. So this one that says M is probably the medium, and the one that says B is the brush tip. This is my last box because I've not been happy with half the products in it. I have other colors. I don't really care for them, but I'm not very good at using them. Now, this is an India ink, and this is a Higgins pen, and it's an India ink soft liner brush pen. So hold on, I'm going to take it. See? This is the brush tip. I guess you shake it and then you put it in there. And then they gave you a Sumi Sketchbox pad, which I like that they gave you a surface this month to work on the pad. So I guess this box was in celebration more for people who do what we call them Inktober fans. So it's not a bad box. It's just not a box that I'm crazy about because I don't really participate in Inktober. So I guess it's a box that is. But the calligraphy ink is something I can always use because I have an ink pen. I have ink things in there, so I don't really use them all that much. But this is the thing in there, so. Just for me, it's not really a big deal to do that. And I guess we'll put this box in there. So this is called Garden Fairy Coloring Book. by Aurora Woods. Now, I was given this book for review, asked to do a review on this book, so I knew this book was coming. I'm very happy that I got it because I did not pay for it. It is a review book. So the first thing you notice is the beautiful cover. I did not even look at this before we came on stream. This actually came yesterday. But I didn't put it on that video because I felt because yesterday was more about the diamond painting than the coloring, I felt that it would not be appropriate to show this until today. So that is the Garden Fairy coloring book. It has a beautiful cover. So already we get flowers. Now that you know, guys, I'm a big botanical fan. I love flowers. But I have to be in the mood to do them. So you see the cover. This is the cover of the book. Oh, that's an interesting one. The pages are black, which is good if you're doing marker work, but the paper is it's not the Create Space paper, but it's a little thicker, so I would say a grade better than that. But if you are going to use markers on this, I would suggest putting a blotter page behind it because we all know that markers bleed through everything. I like her fairies. They're very cute. And yes, we will be coloring in this book today, so don't anybody think that we're not. Yes, thumbs up. I'm not getting the Sketchbox after this month because I've kind of not been feeling the box as much, so I don't really feel that I get as much enjoyment of it as I used to. Maybe one day I'll go back to it, but right for now I'm not going to do the box anymore. So this is that. I like this. This is cute. Yeah, especially like for people who want to color fairies, but they don't like some of the fairy books because they find them too intricate. But this has nice big line, and the line work is really thick in it, so people can use it. And I did leave a link down below where you can purchase this book, so think about that. Thank you. I think this is the cover page. I'm not even sure what kind of bird this is. Well, here's the thing about subscription boxes. You pick one you really like. Like for me, when I was doing Paletful and Sketchbox, the reason why I don't get Scroller Box is because it's a little too expensive to get it shipped here because of the shipping right now. The shipping would make Scroller Box expensive. Here's another nice one. That's a really pretty one. I think these are the same ones as before. Yeah, they are repeated. So she gave you 2 of every issue, of every picture, so you could get to do these twice. But they don't have a section 2. You notice that most books that have 2 images are the same ones. And I did finish the Spellbinding Images coloring book. But, you know, I like this because it has nice big line work in it. Some people are not a fan of the intricate style. say like that too. And then they say, thank you for your purchase. Go to Amazon, search for Aurora Woods coloring book, find this book, click on the write a customer review book button. That actually helps people a lot. Then you got the blank pages, which you could use as testing pages if you wanted to test your mediums, but she gives you a few empty pages, which a lot of people don't. And this, she says there's 22 beautiful illustrations. So this book is a little bit thicker than the books. So. This one. DAP? What is DAP? They're usually pretty good, because you have to remember, Andrea, shipping times are so weird now with everything going on in the world today. Hold on, let me get my phone in. As you can tell, the other day I was going through some markers and odds and ends. That's good. I'm probably not going to be getting as much stuff now that I know that the law is going to be done soon. So that's going to be an interesting thing. So this is acid yellow. But the Diamond Art Club is pretty good about sending notifications. I haven't bought anything in a while because of right now I'm just like, I have way more than I need. So I'm fine right now with that. Is part of the hair or is this a leaf? I think this is part of the hair. Remember, I do have a blotter page. That's about right. Just be patient. It will come, Andrea. They're like one of the best companies, so. Usually once it ships, it usually takes anywhere from 2 days to a week to get it. Yeah, once it ships out. So their shipping is pretty fast. I think she pre-ordered. VO1 Heat. I see my markers. I'm sure you know, Shalene, that you buy a lot from them. So you know how it goes with them. You know, some company, you know, and you guys also have to understand because of this pandemic, everything is really changed. VO5 Azalea. This paper is taking the marker very well. Some papers don't take marker very well. I didn't order anything from the DAC. Copics are nice to have. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Take an umbrella with you or wear something that has a hood when you go out. Because even though it's raining lightly, it's still... Sorry, guys. That's just telling my mother to wear something when she goes out. This is VO1. This is heat again. We're back to heat. Be careful out there. I have my phone by me, so if you need to call me, let me know. Be careful out there. I tell my mother to be careful out there before she goes on her walk. It's a little bit of a rainy day. She was on the computer earlier, but after this week, I'm not allowed to buy anything. No coloring books, no diamond pens, no diamond painting pens. My mother goes, only what I've already ordered, and that's it. I managed to order some skull cover minders from, what's his name, James Calligraphy, the guy who made this pen. I ordered some cover minders from the guy who did this pen. So they're little skulls. So I got very lucky. So I got some more cover minders coming for diamond painting. I love cover minders, but I keep... Sugared almond pink. Not Jim. James. Cleavage. Black Wolf Works. There's a guy, Shalene. He does his own resin. He makes his own resin. And the guy who does this is called Black Wolf Works. Black Wolf Woodworks. His name is James Cleavage. He has his own Etsy shop, his own Facebook group. But the Etsy stuff is always like sold out within 2 minutes of his stuff going up live. It's like always sold out. So it's really hard to get his stuff. And when his stuff goes live. Yeah, that's how fast. Jim does some good work too, but his work is different, you know. Lavender VO6. And yes, I do have a refill for this. That's your guy. That's your favorite one, isn't it? That's your favorite Turner, isn't it? Okay, guys, time to get the refill. I think we're going to end the month with mermaid hair. I'm leaving my chips, by the way, for later on. I have chips in the bag that I got there. I didn't tell my mother I got them because my mother doesn't like me eating anything. When we're away for 3 weeks, wherever we decide to go, my mother's going to be supervising my freaking diet like crazy, and I hate her fucking dietary restrictions. I can't have snacks unless they're like fruits or vegetables. I can't have chips. I can't have soda unless I'm eating pasta or it's like something fancy smashing. Oh, you don't drink so much coffee. Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh my God, my mother's so fucking annoying when we go on vacation. Oh, Grace, can you pay for this? Grace, can you pay for this? My God. My mother's such a pain in the ass. I love my mother, but she's like such a pain in the ass to do anything with. VO6. These are the old refills. So when I run out of the old refills, I'll start getting the new refills. She just is like, I can't have anything. It's like I feel like I can't have a life when she's on. Freaking when we're together for 3 weeks. But we've been together for a few months, so it's been kind of like, I've had to do, because I'm home, but because they're going to be doing the floor in the house. Now my Lord. Sorry guys, I'm refilling the Copic. Oh no. Look what I did by accident. Oh well, splatter. Splatter effect. I want you to lose weight. This is how you lose weight. You don't have anything that's like this or that. That's okay. We can make it splatter. Let's hope I didn't do what I did last night with one of the refills. Last night I was refilling this. Last night I was refilling this color, and what happened was the whole thing, when I shook it, you know, dealing with the fact that, you know, my mother had just recently gone through diarrhea. Ah! Nothing fucking goes right. Ever during a great stream. Nothing ever fucking goes right during my streams. Hold on, guys. Everything got wet. And everything went wet on it. This now has to be washed. Everything goes wrong on a great stream. Nothing can go right on a live stream for me. I tell the kids don't play with my shit either. We'll put the, and it went right on the diamond painting box too. Luckily. Oh, and it went right on the fucking tags. Oh, I hate this shit. I told them, don't fuck with my shit. Don't play with my shit before I do a stream. Every time my mother has the kids over, and these are the neighbors' kids, they ruin my friggin' shit. They play with shit too, and I tell them, don't play with my shit. Then I get mad. Luckily, I keep a towel over here, but I can only keep this towel open over here for the air conditioner. I'm just lucky I have a towel today because I was, that little air conditioning unit that you see that I have is also a dehumidifier. The tags are ruined. I have to now wait for them to dry. Now I have no tags. The tags got all wet. Now I have to wait for the tags to dry. I tell them, don't play with my shit, don't play with my drinks, don't play with my food, don't play with anything. I'm very picky. The kids like to play with my shit. Yeah, they play with my shit, everybody. And then I get mad. I'm not a kid person with those kids. You know, it's not that I don't like kids. It's just that I'm like, I don't want you playing with my shit because every time people play with my shit, other things happen. And then my mother goes, well, it's your own goddamn fault. No, my mother takes their side. You know, my mother always takes the kid's side. She says, I'm mean to the kids. And I go, am I really mean to the kids or am I just not? And my mother goes, well, they do this to piss you off. And it works. And they laugh about it thinking everything is a fucking joke. That's not the fact. They go up here, every kid I ever known that does that. So they like to see me angry, and it works too. I get angry and then I get stupidly mad. And then I scream at the top of my lungs. Luckily, we had a towel on our knee today. Yes. So my mother says, don't touch anything that's on her desk. You can touch anything else, but they don't care. It's like the word don't is like do. Do that. And then you know that expression. That's like praying. That is like an invitation to kids. When you tell them don't do something, that's like an invitation to them. I was looking for this, and I was looking for this the other day. I don't know why. They just like to be in my room. I think being in my room is an invitation to do whatever the fuck they want. And I get very mad at it. And the mother goes, oh, you know, it's your own goddamn fault. Why is it my goddamn fault? Because I tell them not to go in there, and then that's like telling them, oh, yes, that's permission. If you tell them no, that's like giving them permission. Yeah, the green thing needs to be washed off again. We'll just put it on this now for now. There is no doors here. That's not the point, Shalina. You know that's not the point. Well, they used to go into my wallet, the kids. My nieces and nephews used to go into my wallets until they were old enough to have money of their own. And I always knew how much I had, and my mother would always reimburse me for it because she said, well, here. I go, you know that's not the point. And I told her, the money is not the point. I don't even think it's there. It's to get me mad. Once I learned that they could get me mad the first time, then I started doing it as a practical joke. This time it's probably my own goddamn fault. I'm probably now going to have to, after this stream is over, I'm probably going to take everything off my desk, wash it off, and then wash off all the other stuff. That's the bad thing about when, hold on, I think I missed her hair. Guys, I think I missed a part of her hair. But it's, it's not even about that. They stopped doing it for a while because they weren't coming over for a while, and then they started coming over again. But I get so freaking mad when I have accidents. Like, it's not even funny. I'm like cursing up the storm. That's one of my better accidents. See, when I put it on here, came out better. It means I didn't shake this well. I told the kids they can have, if they want a book, let me know what you want me to color, what you want to color from, and I'll take it off the shelf for you, and you can color in the book. There's no reason to mess up my shelves, which I have so carefully organized. I even put aside a box for them to play with, but no, they want my expensive stuff. They don't want the cheap mark. They don't want the Crayola markers. They want to play with the Copics. No, that's not me on fire. That's me on life fire. You used to see, you never got to see me when I was a competitive bowler. Oh my God, the people you deal with when you bowl with these idiots. Exactly. But they venture anyway. See, some of the purple went on there, but that's okay. We'll call it splatter effect. RV14. Exactly, but my mother says, well, they don't like the books you pick. They want your books. I'm like, oh, why my expensive books? Why not the other books? But then I realized the kids have a really good taste, like me. Although they leave my pens alone. They don't touch my diamond pens, which I find odd. They don't touch them, but that's probably because they don't know what they're for yet. I don't think it's disrespect. I think what it is that she tries to Yes, I have a printer. I have an HP printer. This printer has been around since my Dell. So I have had a Dell with this printer. I've had a Mac with this printer, and now I have an HP with this printer. So it is gone. This is the third printer this printer has gone through with me. So this is like the third computer I've had. So this printer has been through a few. When I get a chance, I'll wipe them off with a wet wipe. I'll wipe off all the markers that are here with the wet wipe. Yeah, I have a printer. This is like my third computer with this printer, so. Keep that in mind too. E95 tea orange. I think it's more that she would like to keep the piece. And you know what I did? I ended up buying a second copy of some of the more expensive books and put them for the kids. I bought a second copy of one of the expensive books for the kids, and they took the book home with them. Dawn is like a dare for the kids. Your cat, Carol Abner, is so cute. He is adorable. And yes, I saw some of Anne's videos, and I'm like, no, I must resist buying anything for a while because Anne has some paintings that she showed on her channel that I want. So I'm trying very hard to resist buying books for a while. So I'm going to need a pen holder. Don't you know there is nothing here? There is something, but I'm not going to use that for that. When I'm done, I'll wipe this all off again. Sugared almond pink. What I should have done was I should have opened this downstairs. No, I did not get a sip of soda, Danielle. You know, they sneak up here. They don't actually ask to be up here. They actually sneak their way up here. So it's different because they sneak up here. They don't actually. I don't do background unless it's the last thing I do, in my case. Emerald green? Oh my God, that wasn't even vulgar, in my opinion. That was an honest to God reaction. I'm glad I could be live entertainment for your husband, Robin. You two are funny. You know, my Robin Bowling wants me to come back because he said to me, I'm not nearly as good unless you're in the league with me because you make me better, he said. Basically, I was like kind of a little flattered because he never gives me a compliment. He never does anything nice to me. He always insults me and uses these very nasty terms for me. Basically, he needs me in the league to make him better. I was a little taken back by that comment when he said he needed me to make him better. He doesn't need me to make him better. In my opinion, he's just trying to be a pain in the ass. Pastel violet and coral pink. Pastel violet. That's interesting. Then did you get one of these? Do you have one of these, Michelle? Crayolas seem to like these. This is a Menor. Ooh. Coral pink. That's interesting. I don't have a problem with my Crayolas. Then again, I don't use my Crayolas that much. Hold on. Let me get a Crayola out. Well, I can't find them right now, so I'm not going to do that because I can't find them, my Crayolas right now. So that would take some time to find them. But I never put my Crayolas in the swordfish shell. Hold on. I'm sure I have a Crayola somewhere. So I have a lot of stuff in there. Hold on, I'm sure I have a Crayola somewhere. Box. I'm sure I have the Crayola somewhere. Let's test that theory. Let's test that theory right now. Everybody has Crayolas. Here, here's Crayolas. Who says that I don't have Crayolas? Let's see how this works. Let's see how it works. See? No problem. I don't know what you did with your swordfish. Because it seemed to work perfectly fine on the red one. Maybe something got stuck. Maybe something got stuck in the blades when you do it. Mine seem to like my Crayolas. And look, the cheap troll bag. Everybody has Crayolas. See? Mine didn't have a problem with the Crayola. Was this just one Crayola pencil or was it another pencil? That's good. Well, I hope you heal too, Susan. That's terribly painfully to recover from. Mm-hmm. How's she adjusting to the cats, Miss Shalene? Is Pearl still bullying them? She is trying to let them know she is the boss, but one of them sticks up for herself. Pearl did let Blitz sleep with me last night. I guess Pearl is asserting her dominance. It's like her house. She's not used to new people, but I guess she's like, the other cats are like, no, you're not going to be bossing us around. The cat's saying, no, we're going to share this house. I don't have a cat. I had dogs. Dogs are the same way too as cats. Some dogs own you. I had a little sheepdog. You ever see Lassie? Now imagine Lassie about 15, 20 pounds. They're very bossy little dogs. This dog would not let anybody near me. Only my mother was allowed and family members were allowed. She wouldn't even let my boyfriends touch me or kiss me. If one of them kissed me in front of her, she would growl at them. Her hair would be raised up. She did not want anybody but besides my mother with me. She let my brother touch me, but she wouldn't let any other male touch me. They'll work out some kind of arrangement between themselves. Shalene. I know I'm supposed to get some. I'm supposed to get a diamond pen, the other diamond pen from Black Wolf on the 30th. I don't know when I'm getting my hand turned heaven one. I'm also getting one from a new turner called 802 Designs by Lisa. She has a Facebook group. I got a really unique one, which is like a see-through one with like orange and yellow on it. But her designs are really interesting. They're different than anybody else's that you will see. So that's why I got hers, and I paid like about $34 for the pen. But it is absolutely a stunning pen. And I like thick pens, so I'm waiting on that to come. Some cover minders. I'm still waiting on that Mary's Diamond painting that I got. I don't have it yet, and I'm like wondering where the hell it is because it seems to be taking forever. It's a pumpkin one, and it's a 30 by 40 or 40 by 30. I don't remember what the exact, but that's the particular size. I only paid like $20 for it. It was like half off the price, so. And no, I'm not going to color a background in it. That would be annoying to do that, to color a background. I don't like backgrounds. Yeah, we could color a background, but coloring a background takes a long time to do. Doesn't seem like my markers got affected by that. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this all off my desk and clean it all up. Yeah. I'll give this a once over. So if you guys are wondering what I've been working on, I actually want to show you what I finished last night. Last night I finished all the pages in this book. Let me show you what I worked on. I don't love to do that. I'm going to film a flip through of this, but I finished this page last night. This is the Nikki Burnett, the spellbinding images. You know how much I love to clean, Michelle, not. So this took me some time to do. I finished this last night. Now this whole book is done now. This is Spellbinding Images, a grayscale fantasy coloring book, beginner's edition, volume 2. Now this one, I finished this one. I'm very proud of the fact that I finished this, which means I get to film a flip through of this for next month. We do that, well, because then I don't make the money. I'll do a flip through separately downstairs when I get the time to do it, because I'm going to have to start making some content downstairs. Yeah, I know. I love the pictures in this. I was like so upset that I finished it. But I have other Nikki Burnett books, but they're not grayscale. The reason why I think I loved this book was because grayscale was so much fun. I did this with many different markers over the years, so I don't even know what I used half the times. So we get to do a flip through of this probably sometime during the next week. I'll release a flip through of this on my channel, but I haven't filmed the flip through because I just finished doing this book. So then I have to go through all the pictures in the book on my pins in my Pinterest. If you guys know that I have a Pinterest, and I guess this picture can count for what else can this count for? Oh, Color Your Hoard. If you guys don't know what Color Your Hoard is, it's Lovella and Kylara are doing a color along called Color Your Hoard, where you take any picture from any book that you haven't finished a picture in, and then you color the first one in, and that's coloring your hoard. So you color it and the picture in there. So that was funny. Everybody has Crayolas too. Remember, Crayolas work just as well in my swordfish. I don't know what Michelle is talking about when she said her swordfish didn't finish. Well, that's this book that I'm doing. Oh, and then there's this one I'm doing too. In the coloring book for grown-ups. I have a lot of pictures in this that I never finished. Here's one that I never finished doing. Now, the problem with this is I don't remember what colors I used. And I'm doing this one right now. What's it? Oh, yeah. Some of these I did with pencil, and then I guess then they started doing some of the work. I'm doing this one right now in glitter gel pens. So, yeah, everybody has the big anthology books because that's what we first get when we first start coloring, and then we get into the better books. So, who is excited for Mandalorian Season 2 with this little guy? I am so waiting for Mandalorian Season 2.
Hello, my name is the child. I don't have a name yet, but everybody knows me as Baby Yoda. I want to say hello to everybody. My name is Baby Yoda, and I am one with the Force. The Force is strong with me. Coloring book for grown-ups. Has a lot of interesting stuff. My name is Baby Yoda. I'm here to entertain you. My brother said he looked like Dobby, the house elf from Harry Potter. Remember, the child doesn't have a name yet. And if you watch wrestling, guys, you probably know that she showed up in the trailer. Sasha Banks, who's a WWE superstar, showed up in the trailer for Mandalorian Season 2. So when that broke, everybody was like, ah! I couldn't help that. That voice was funny. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help doing that because it was funny and we laughed. So I want to thank you guys for coming to the stream today. You guys really made my day today. So I want to thank you guys. Everyone have a good day. And I hope you all had a good day. And I hope you all have fun. Thank you guys so much for coming. Bye, everybody.